Hello, this is a packing video for Pineapplepie. You have the cutest name, by the way. I've got your heat pack. It's taped to the plant because there's just one plant. I don't want it to wiggle around and hurt the foliage. This thing is girthy. I've never seen one quite like her. She's beautiful. So I've already got some pre-cut corrugated. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you too. What I do is I put polyfill on the base of the plant and then I tape that down. That's just to keep in as much dirt as possible, but there is going to be some dirt that comes out. I leave the bottom open for airflow, and some dirt will get past the polyfill, but we try. It's just kind of the name of the game. I apologize in advance. I've got some pre-cut corrugated cardboard here that we're going to use to roll her up and keep your foliage safe. So what I do is I try to pick a flat side and just lay it down. With these alocasias, some leaves need to face up, and as you know, if they're facing up, that's the way they're gonna face, and some face down. That way, none of them are snapping. All right. Now, it's unusual when I do this, but this corrugated cardboard is going to be larger than the base of the plant because that's just what the foliage needs. I am gonna try to get it as tight as I can there. Oh, here we go. But don't worry, we are going to tape it to the base of the plant. Let me see what I'm working with right here. Perfect. Okay, and now is when bear with me, I have a bad finger. This is where we taper though. Let me get a real long piece going there. Just make sure I'm not taping any leaves. Oh. I'm taping my hair, so that's cool. And this is just gonna go around and halfway up over here. Stay in there. Cool. All right, that's gonna hold her like this. Now here's your foliage on top. I'm gonna put a little bit of polyfill on the top, and then we're gonna tape that down. And then we are going to, I'm going to stuff some polyfill in between the leaves too. And then we're going to wrap her in insulation. I do need to cut my insulation. All right, a little bit more. Boom. I want a little bit around there too. Cool. I just heard the strangest noise, sorry. This is my above garage room. It's my shipping room, and I hear weird noises up here. It's like got an attic section, and one time I was up here and I heard our air conditioning unit go completely nuts, and like some poor animal had jumped into it. Scared the crap out of me. All right, there's the plant. She's very secure. Let me grab... I might wind up cutting this on the floor because of the size of this piece of insulation. So hold on real quick. Okay, I'm thinking that should do. Hold on here. We can do better. Normally I have to insulate the whole box, you know. So around, we're looking at about 21. All right, I'm gonna cut 25. Oh, that's perfect, okay. I definitely wanna make sure the piece is big enough. Yay. Okay. Piece of tape there. Piece of tape here. We're rocking and rolling. This is actually my first time, I believe. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to lie. Insulating just one plant. Okay. I'll put a few pieces on this one. That's a lot of insulation to hold. So once I get it all rolled up like a burrito, then we're gonna seal it in. I get a lot of them without sealed insulation, and I don't really understand the point without it being sealed, personally. Okay, now for the fun part, the seal part. I want to start from this direction. It's gonna be a long video. Boom. Alright. Mosquitoes. They're on the floor. Hold on. Alright. Got that sealed. Now we're going to do the tops. I think this is just the easier way. All right. There's like a little hole up here, but it's got tape sealed around both these top corners, and now I'm going to do the bottom as well. Sorry, thank you for bearing with me. My finger's a little bit wonky right now. Keep taping my hair. At least it's long enough. I guess if I tape some, I can afford to lose a little bit. Alrighty. That one's sealed. Uno mas. I forgot your username sometimes. Pineapplepie. Okay. Now we have to find the perfect box for your guy. Let me walk around with her and find the right one. Too small. This one looks perfect. Ah! Choosing the right box prevents me from having to invoice you for remaining shipping. That's not the right box. Oh my goodness, I think I found a box the exact same size as your plant. Let's pray. Let us pray. Yay! This is gonna be the girl. Would you look at that? That is perfect. All right, well, let's just seal her on up. I am gonna 360 seal this. It's got that weird paper stuff on it that I don't trust a lick. Let's get her going. And where's the bottom? Okay. Alright, we got a 360 seal on this bad boy. Let me write your name so I don't get it twisted. Pineapple Pie. That is so cute. All right, thanks for joining in on my packing video that you may never see.